Hey guys, the day has finally come. I can't believe it. You guys made it. Previously, I posted a video saying that introducing the Mini-Hulkbuster, shown here, and I said when the video reaches 100 likes, I'm gonna release the tutorial. So here it is. So thanks, so many thanks to all of you for liking that video and making this video a possibility. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, we're first going to start with the hands. Shown here is the right hand, and if you do have the original set of the Hulkbuster, this should be fairly straightforward because I think I just took the design straight from the original set. So here we go. Here is the list of materials, and I'm about to assemble them. Alright, there's the right hand. Okay, next I'll show the left hand. I'm not going to show the whole build because you'll notice that the left hand is really just a mirror image of the right hand, and you can just start out with the right hand and make two changes. Here are the changes. One is if you have this sticker piece, then you want to swap it to the other side, and then the other change is you want to switch the thumb to the other side as well. So I'll show you that. Okay, so what I did just now is I switched the sticker piece. Now I'm about to switch the thumb. It's a little bit tight. There we go. Alright, once you've made those two changes, you've effectively made the left hand. You can see that it's exactly the same as the other left hand I have. Next, I'll show you the legs. Alright, so I have one foot taken apart on the left and the other foot kept intact, so you can see both. And there's this ratcheted piece as well for I guess the legs, the hip joints, I guess. So here I'm about to assemble. So right away, this is what gives the leg its structure, and also it gives me a lot of attachment points for details. These smooth slope pieces round out the look a bit. They conceal the studs. These things are there to hold the toes eventually, and here are the toes. Okay. They clip onto this round bar so they can pivot. And it just snaps right into the foot. And finally, one more slope piece on the front finishes the look. There we go. The other foot really is just a mirror image, so I'm just going to gloss over it pretty quickly. The row of toes all clip in at once. There you have it, the legs. Next is the right shoulder, and this is the list of materials, and I'll start assembling. So this ball joint is really what attaches to the arms, the right arm. So this is the main structure, and then these I don't know what you call these 90-degree pieces with studs on two faces really helps add attachment points for details, such as this shoulder piece. I have one more of these, sits right on top, and this beautiful shoulder piece. Alright, and then next I've got a little detail on the back. Oops. Goes on like this. And then as for the front, this one stud wide smooth slope piece rounds out the look on the front like so. And then this odd looking piece, I don't know what we call it, but it fits perfectly in this area. A little gold accent in there, and there. That's the right shoulder. The left shoulder is just a mirror image of the other, but since it's relatively complex, I will show the whole build as well. Again, the list of materials, followed by the assembly. Ball joint, attachment points for details, let's see, front finishing piece, back finishing piece, and then this helps tie the back finishing piece together so it's a lot more sturdy. This is the left shoulder. Next I'll show you the chest piece, starting with the list of materials and the assembly. The main piece is this long 2x6 piece that provides a nice basis for building all the other components onto. So this is part of the chest piece. Goes on like this, and then there's a vertical assembly in the middle. consisted of a bunch of 2x2 pieces. This is a smooth slope piece with a sticker on it. And then the nice trans blue piece for the arc reactor. Okay. And then I flip this one over and start attaching these smooth step pieces, I guess you can call them. These will be the stomach part. Okay. And then finally I add this two-sided piece right here, and that will eventually be where the pilot will attach. The feet of the pilot will attach to these two studs, and then this whole thing goes onto the long piece like this. Done. The chest piece. Next is the back piece. So the back piece uses, gosh, I don't know what you call this. It looks like part of a spaceship. And these two pieces match perfectly in shape. I link them together using some 2x2s. Like so. This is now the back. And I have this round-faced 2x2 to go on the back to be the back, I guess, thruster. I don't think that's arc reactor per se. Yeah, and then now I have this 1x2 slot to put in this piece, which is the hinge for the helmet. There. And then to finish it off, I have this wide piece here, this vertical piece here, and then this guy here. And then I flip it over to round it off with these nice slope pieces. Now it's time for the final assembly. If you managed to follow along up to this point, I gotta say I'm really proud of you. I know these tutorials aren't necessarily the easiest thing to follow. So here we go. Now this kinked piece is gonna be the backbone of the whole thing. I'll attach this crotch piece here. The legs go on the back like this. It's closed off by then the back piece. Notice how they align. This is how they should line up. The bottom of the back piece should be flush with the legs. So there we go. And then the shoulders. Right shoulder. Oh, sorry, that was the left shoulder. That's why it wasn't fitting. Okay. The left shoulder goes on this 2x2 area right here. Okay. Right shoulder likewise. At this point, I also like to add these two golden grill pieces, just to link a few things together. The right hand, double check and make sure that was the right hand, and indeed it was. Oh, you know what, before adding the right hand, before adding the hands, I think it's a better idea to add the chest piece. It should nestle very nicely in there. The reason for adding the chest piece first is that it gives them more stability. If you try to add the hands without the chest piece, there's a possibility that the shoulders will detach. so the whole thing could crumble. And that's it, my friends. This is my proud creation, the Mini-Hulkbuster. Thank you so much for sharing my joy with me. Thank you for enjoying my creation with me. Of course, you can just simply pop in the whoever is piloting this beast here onto those two studs that I mentioned earlier. And that's it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to explore the other videos I have posted on this series as well. Thank you.